Right. Hello everyone. Hello. Okay. Man, here. Hello. Right. This is going to be a general unboxing video. I've got a bunch of stuff sat in front of me. I keep forgetting that I could stand you like this and you don't see this. You only see this hand. You don't see this hand. I'll get used to that. Anyway, this is going to be a general unboxing video. The stuff I've got in front of me is stuff that I've been waiting for to do videos for each thing, but because they've taken so long to arrive, and I'm still missing one thing because of Royal Mail. Sorry, not you guys, Royal Mail. That I'm just going to do it all in one video, and then when the next thing arrives, I'll do a separate video for that. So, without further ado, I'm going to try and do it as fast as possible, and I will eventually go through like my favourite bits of each of the things that I bought, the reasons why I like them, but this is going to try and be as fast as possible because I don't want it to get over 10 minutes. I can go over 10 minutes, I don't want to go over 10 minutes, and like one of the YouTubers I watch, I really need to try and cram the ranting I do at the start of videos down. Right, so without further ado, see if I can get this right in the first time. Scene 2 is what I'm on at the minute. Scene 1. Ta-da! Right, so I'll lift the item up while you see a big version of it up here. Right. This item, as you can see on the screen, is something I bought way back when I first started buying on eBay. I didn't know at the time, but eBay was absolutely mentally stacked with dodgy copies of everything. So my copied version is in the other room, that way. I kept, because obviously I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. So recently I thought, well, I've got a bit more disposable income, and as you can see, it's not exactly great, but Music Magpie, what can you do? It's a weird case as well. It's like a bit of flimsy cardboard. So that official disc, official case, everything, it's just flimsy cardboard. I hate, something you'll notice is the back. Something you'll notice with me is whenever you see me open a clipper case, you'll know what I mean, but when I say clipper case, when I do this, because it's got black strip there which clips over the cardboard. I hate clipper cases. I would much rather the keep cases or Amaray cases or however you want to call them, much rather them. Where am I going to put these once I've looked at them? Put it there. Sorry, looking off screen. So let's see if I've got this right. This, you can see my mouse here, should mean it goes right. Nope, it isn't. Right. Ta-da! These are upside down, aren't they? Yes, they are. Right. So yes, as you can see, the bottom here, CEX are wonderful with how they destroy items. I'm glad it came with a slip cover, but it's here's the back. Something that I'm going to have to deal with. I may get a replacement eventually, but the discs are all fine. It came with a little inlay booklet, and that's all that matters. In my Doctor Who Unbox collection video, I'm going to have to find you eventually. I should just have an arrow, like a post-it note, which has like, look here written on it, with an arrow pointing camera. That'd be funny. But yeah, what was I saying? It came with all the little bits, just a bit of damage. CEX does that. And in my last Doctor Who collection, in my Doctor Who collection video, part 2 I think it was, where I mentioned, I don't have a couple of Matt, or any of Matt Smith's seasons. I do now. I had a bit of extra. Whenever I say I have a bit of extra income, it means I can go to CEX and buy things cheap. And of course, when you buy things cheap from CEX, you pay the price. When it comes to, sorry, when I look that way, it's because I'm putting the stuff over here. You pay the price when it comes to the condition of the slips or any of that. And of course, another thing with CEX, the 6th series, which I thought this is the same cost as the standard edition. It's the limited edition. It's the same cost as the standard edition. So I thought, what the hell? I'll just go for it. It came. It has this little booklet. But here's the back of it. It's missing the, I think, 6 limited edition art cards that comes with it. I didn't realise there were art cards with it. I just thought it was just a fancy, you know, Silence head. But apparently there's meant to be art cards with it. The discs were fantastic though. And of course, when it comes to CEX, you get what you're happy with. So there's that. Next along is, again, you can see at the bottom of the case. You can see it better in the big one. A little bit of damage here, but again, there's nothing you can do. This, again, CEX. The one thing I'm disappointed when it came to BBC and the stuff with the UV codes. Yes, UV went down, and every other company, Sony, Fox, Warner Brothers, Universal, still have their access point things so you can put the code in and get it. BBC decided it didn't want to stick with it and just went, nah, doesn't matter anymore. So they gave up the domain. So if you ever buy anything from CEX or anywhere and it has the UV code for BBC, unfortunately it's dead. But this, technically Matt Smith's last season. Another CEX cheap buy. This, another Music Magpie. Oh, hold on. Did not come with a slipcover. Also didn't come with the little booklet that tells you what the episodes are. There you go, fancy looking back for this one. Which is, again, it would have been nice to have the slipcover, but it would have been nice to have the booklet. But the discs are fantastic. So that's all I can ask for with secondhand Blu-rays, because I've had some experiences with CEX, which I'll get into in another video, because I've got 2 complaints I want to make. So in another video, I'm going to do a little ranting vlog. Now, the next thing I'll mention before moving on, I think is, yes, my lovely sweet lady friend bought me this, as she's done with all the other stuff, to go with my 20 Years of Slaying Buffy collection. You will see each of them. Xander, I got the Chase variant, so again I'll go through all of them once. As you can see, the box is quite nice. There's a little bit of, as you can see, you can sort of make out the little bit of a squish on the front, but it's fine. Just means it was slightly pressed in a bit. But this is a nice addition to my Buffy collection, and we're almost at 9 minutes already. So this is going to go slightly over. There you are. Slightly over the 10 minutes. Do apologise. Only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left, and one of them you were expecting because I mentioned it in the previous video I dedicated to the film. First, I hope all these are in the right order. Ah, here we go. It's this one. As you can see, unlike the previous cover, which I mentioned, I may switch the covers around. Go see my Baysmoor video if you want to, you know, support the channel. So yeah, I switched the covers around. This did come with a booklet, and also, didn't know, but there was a card, which Arrow usually give with their releases. It's, hold on, can I show the back? Yes, I can show the back. There's nothing scandalous on the back. But this, I'll show you, came with these nifty pieces. The booklet, And a nice little poster card, which Arrow give with all of their releases. Shows you all the different films they have out. I should use it as a checklist, really. See what I've got. But there we go. Again, it is only a DVD, but they haven't released and won't be releasing this on Blu-ray, at least as far as I'm aware. So this is going to go nice with my other version of that without the book. But I'm going to keep that version with the other slip. Right, where are we now? Next. Here we go. Dawn of the Dead. Another Arrow release. And it doesn't tell you there, but you can see just there. If I move out the way, see if it... Come on. Here we go. Slightly bad. The Arrow logo is an old one. I have it on one other thing, which just so happens to be the sequel to this. Day of the Dead. I thought the Blu-ray is very expensive. I once had it, but it was something I found really cheap, and at the time I was still collecting other things and we were starting to run low on food and other bits, so it was a case of be happy with the gold find of 50p for the Arrow window edition with the 3 releases on it, or 3 versions, or give it to CEX for 40 quid, which means I made £39.50 profit, and I ended up doing that in the end. Put that there. But yeah, Dawn of the Dead, it if I remember rightly, it's the US theatrical cut. I can't remember if it doesn't really state it on the back. But yeah, this is the true director's cut, as they call it, the true director's cut, the US theatrical cut. So Romero's version, not Argento's version, and not the super extended version, which is a combination of both. Now, yes, you'll notice the blue case doesn't normally come with a blue case, but that's again CEX for you. City of the Living Dead, Lucio Fulci, is an absolute masterpiece. And it was cheap, and thankfully it came with the booklet. As you can see, it's got its own little booklet, which I wasn't expecting the book, but I'm happy with it. It's not got a slipcover, but again, eventually people are just going to be selling slipcovers individually on eBay. I'm trying to skim through these now because I'm at 13 minutes and not many people who I thought watched my videos actually watch them all the way through. Sorry, bit of a cough there. Now these last two items are 2-disc editions. This one, Sid Haig Classic, I blind bought it. I've never seen it, didn't know much about it. It was a 2-disc edition, really cheap on CEX, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and fill out my Arrow collection. And it, again, 2 discs, came with the booklet. Oh, hello. This is a really good image, actually. I can use that. A nice picture of young Sid Haig. Look at him. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. But yeah, discs with fantastic quality. And as you can see, the artwork I'm keeping is the one you can see just there. Another blind buy, and the last I'm showing you today, Suture. I've never seen it, didn't know much about it. In fact, I couldn't tell you anything about it. All I knew is it was cheap on CEX, and it was the 2-disc edition. So I normally go for the 2-disc editions because the dual format editions, which is what they're known as, dual format. Everyone watching my channel knows that already. Apologies. They are highly likely to be first pressings. First pressing meaning the original release before they re-release it is just the DVD edition, which they released originally a collector's edition of City of the Living Dead, which came with a few extra discs, a nice big set. This was a re-release technically of just a standard edition of it. Back. Oh, hello. No. Go away. Go away. There. So this complete blind blah 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 blah. Complete blind buy. 2-disc edition, really cheap. Comes with the book, so I thought, drop. Why not? Why not give it a look? Let's have a look. Some cool imagery in the book. Let's see. Some really cool pictures in the book. Here's the back of it. I'm talking about cool pictures in the book. I'm not showing you. There we go. Here's one half of it. The other half of it. I wish I could tell you the main actor's name. I say main actor. Who is it? It stars Dennis Haysbert, Mel Harris, Sab Shimond, Michael Harris, and David Graff. Oh, and Dina Merrill. I probably butchered half those names. And almost 20 minutes long. People aren't going to watch this. But yeah, they were all blind buys. I'm expecting one more to come through. I don't know if it's a single disc edition or if it was CX mix things up sometimes. The Beyond, which when it gets here, which will most likely either be Monday or Tuesday, because if they don't have it for me to find when I go to the Royal Mail Collectors thing on Monday, then hopefully they'll re-deliver it by Tuesday. Next video is going to be a bit of a rant, and I'll apologise for that. But it's... I understand there's a pandemic. I understand that people have less staff to work with. But it's not as if Royal Mail has said, you know, we apologise, we have fewer staff, we may have sicknesses, certain areas may not get anything. No, they haven't said anything. They just say we have fewer people working customer service. So... it's bloody stupid is what it is, and it's very... it doesn't help my severe anxiety disorder at all. In fact, if you ask the missus, I've been a wreck for the past couple of days, so I'm going to switch back. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's disappeared. Hello again. So my last video, I asked a question at the end, and only one person so far has answered it. If you watched the video, the Doctor Who Collection Part 2, and if you did watch or start watching it, like Triss, Owen, anyone else, if you want to skip to the end to the question, then it's around the 19-minute mark. I'm not going to ask you to watch the whole video. I mean, you watch what you want to watch. I'm not going to bully you into anything. But if you want to get to the question, I'm just trying to get some interaction on the channel. So, yes, I rant. In fact, I don't know if anyone's going to get to this point in the video. If you did, well done. Tell me a joke in the comments. Make me laugh. And keep it clean, Triss. Keep it clean. Anyway. Just a bit of a novelty before I go, actually. I downloaded a new thing for my mobile. It's pretty cool. It's the LCARS thing from Ooh, hello, notification. As you can see, the testing, it works. Yes, it is from Zavi. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got the bits at the bottom here, which you can tie apps to. It's got the main button symbol, which you can tie an app to. And it's got the info at the top where if I push... Hold on. Yeah, it's squeak there. CPU. That's the info it's using, which is pretty cool. A lot of people complain it crashes. Yeah, bit of a novelty thing for the end of the video there. It's at 20 minutes now, so I'm going to go. You guys take it easy. And I will see you in the next video, which will most likely be a minute or two long rant. Nothing long. And that'll be it. Then the next main video, barring the unboxing of the Beyond Blu-ray, which I've been really waiting for. I really like Lucio Fulci's work. Beyond waiting for that. The next video will be what I asked at the end of the Doctor Who collection video, part 2. So you guys take it easy. I will see you in the next video.